Tigers fans, we just keep getting great news week after week, day after day, and my goodness, we have just gotten 3 great things to be super pumped about. But before we break those down today, my name is Jordy. I am a diehard West Tigers fan who lives and breathes all things orange, black, and white. And if you love the West Tigers as much as I do, make sure you smash that like and subscribe button. It helps me and the YouTube algorithm out a ton. So, first off the bat, if you may have gone unnoticed, Ethan Roberts has officially signed with the West Tigers. He is a second rower from the Sydney Roosters, so this is going to be huge, especially as we just signed Gaia. His dad was an absolute unit back in the day, and so I'm so pumped to have Maverick in as well, and then to have this guy in, Ethan Roberts, as well in that second row is only going to add so much more depth in our pack, but also in our cup. And as we think long-term Tigers fans and what Benji Marshall is building, we have to have these guys ready and set in place, especially when injuries happen, because they are prone to happen with anyone. And so we just got to be sure that we're making the right moves. And I think having Ethan Roberts on our squad going forward next year is going to be absolutely insane. He's a big fella. He weighs in 105 kilos, 195 centimeters. He's only 20 years old, so he is young, he is fiery, and he packs a freaking punch just like Maverick. So welcome him to the club, because I am so pumped about this. Now, when we look at making a top 8 run, we knew that it was going to be hard. But hey, I think it just got a little easier. I won't even say easier. It just got a little more achievable if we put the work in, if we commit. We saw Broncos take a massive loss from the Storm, which was kind of expected, I think. The Knights took a massive loss from the Panthers, which I thought it was going to be a really close game, but they absolutely took the dub, the Panthers did, so that's huge. But this one here, the Sea Eagles lost to the Canberra Raiders. Now, the Sea Eagles have been pretty solid this year. There's some matches here and there. We saw an injury with Jake Trebojevic out as well, so this is a huge gift to us going forward for our next game. Super unfortunate that Josh Papali, made heavy contact, and Trebojevic ended up getting HIA and could not pass that. He got a Cat 1 head knock and was ruled out for the rest of the game. And from what I understand, he is going to be out for definitely next week. That's what they're saying. So, huge gift for us as Tigers fans, especially as we think about going up against the Manly Sea Eagles here next week. But super unfortunate for Jake and the team. So, wish them the best, but at the same time, this is one big step forward for us, something that we can definitely capitalize on. So, they lost against Canberra. That's something that we can definitely win. If they're losing against Canberra, we lost against Canberra earlier in the season, but it was only by points, like very few points. So they're a solid team, the Sea Eagles, but I think we can get them, especially with Jake out, if we capitalize. The Sharkies, they were out, man. Dragons won that. That was huge. We kind of needed that as well. And that just goes to show that, like, hey, teams are just popping up. The Dragons haven't had a great run, I wouldn't say, this year. They've had pretty decent, but there's been a lot of moments this year that I'm like, man, they're just not having it. So this was huge. This was something that I was super unexpected about. But this next one is what we really freaking needed, Tigers fans. The Dolphins against the Roosters. We needed the Roosters to win this game, and I've never been more of a Roosters supporter than last night. So this was huge. 64-12. This, in terms of points, this is putting us up there where this is so achievable to make that top 8 and make those finals. Again, we got to capitalize. We have to play smart. We got to play our best footy these next couple of weeks, because it's not going to be handed to us. This won't be easy. This is going to be some of the hardest footy that we've played. But if we can capitalize, if we can continue to play the style of footy that Benji is wanting from us, if Jerome Luai leads, if our forwards run hard, if our edge actually passes the ball, makes those plays, have those decoys from our back rowers, like, things happen. Man alive, we could be making that finals run, baby. So I'm so pumped, but I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Just pointing out the obvious. This is achievable. It's not zero. We saw the Doggies take a massive win over Warriors as well. We know Warriors have been somewhat pretty bloody solid this year, and with the big upset last week from us and the Doggies that we gave to them, absolutely handed it to them. This was honestly really crazy to see, the fact that the Doggies bounced back that hard. So the Warriors were out and about for that one. And then next up, we have the Titans, Rabbitohs, and then Para and Cowboys. These are going to be some big ones. We got spoon contenders here. Pretty much these next few games, we've got the Titans, we've got the Rabbitohs, the Eels. These are the guys that, it's crazy to say as a Tigers fan, are the spoon contenders, because I think we can. I know that we can play such good footy that we will be finishing at least 10th, at least 11th, and I'm really, really happy with that. So Tigers fans, if you're as pumped as I am for this, and you're pumped as I am for the Manly game and for Ethan Roberts signing, let me know in the comments what can Ethan into the team. Celebrate that Jakey's out, but also send some thoughts and prayers to him and his family for speedy recovery, because that does suck, but at the same time, we got to capitalize. So yeah, lots of great things to be super, super pumped about. Some great and not so great, but at the end of the day, we have so much to dream big about, baby, because we support the best team in the league, and this is going to be a huge game against Manly. We are going on that finals run. You better believe it, baby. And yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow in the next video. We do daily uploads here on NRL Deep Dive if you're new. So make sure you smash that like and subscribe button. My name is Geordie. You take care of yourself, and I'll catch you tomorrow.